Well, every week on Connected Life, we'll introduce you to a phenomenal assortment of products, but we're also here to connect you to great guest experts who've really worked in these specialized fields that we focus on every week. Mark Hager is joining us, and for over a decade, he's been focused on this concept called age in place. And we're so glad to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Brett.
Now, what exactly is this whole idea? We've heard about it in the industry. It's kind of a new buzz phrase for baby boomers and 65 plus. What does it mean to age in place?
Well, aging in place is essentially someone who is living in the home of their choice as they grow older, and they do that for as long as they're able, while being able to get any support or assistance that they need either now or in the future.
So how do we go about doing this? I mean, you talk very specifically on your website and with your clients about a plan. What does a plan look like to prepare for aging in place?
Well, a few things that I tell people so they can get started working on this. One is to think about your home, right? Specifically main floor living, having everything that you need on one floor of your home. That's a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a laundry area, and that level of your home has a door that's easy to get in and out of.
And then you've also talked about, professional help. There's so many products out there right now. How do we connect to the best sources of independent living for seniors?
Well, that's actually one of the most important things that I like to talk to people about, and that is start now to build your team of people in your community that can help you accomplish your goals, right? These are actually the people that can help you put your plan together. A occupational therapist, a home remodeler, certified financial planner, elder law attorney, all of these are people who can help you execute this plan. And finally, you need to make sure that you're taken care of in an emergency. So if you have an emergency situation, you want to make sure that you can call for help. And for that, you need at minimum a cell phone, maybe then a wristband, an emergency wristband or a pendant, and possibly some type of home monitoring that can call for help automatically if you can't.
Well, I think some of the time we take for granted, I recently had an interaction with my mother-in-law about making sure she was properly prepared. She lives alone now for the first time, and she's caring for the home by herself and also wanting to make sure she's comfortable. But it's not just about her health and safety. It's also about our peace of mind as family members who want to make sure that if, God forbid, there is an emergency or if, God forbid, there's a fall, that her home and her setup, so to speak, is right so that we can feel safe that she's living her best independent life safely.
Absolutely.
Now, it's a hard conversation to have, though, isn't it?
It is very hard.
And is there anything in particular that you would say, this is where you start from a loving place when you speak to your parents or your spouse about preparing for that?
The absolute best advice that I could give you is be honest.